What's going on, gang? It's your boy Coach D, your favorite coach of all time, back with another video. We are talking about meal planning and how to effectively do that so you don't spend hours trying to figure out what you want to eat. You're not going to be eating the same things over and over and over again every week, the same old bland, boring chicken and rice or ground beef and rice. We ain't doing none of that, because at the end of the day, a meal plan should be something that works for you. And if you're like me, same old boring crap is not going to work for me every single week. Not only am I teaching you how to effectively meal prep, but I'm going to teach you a skill that you're probably going to be using for the entire rest of your life. Let's be honest, I'm talking about AI here. It's going to take absolutely minimal effort. It's going to show us all our different meals, how often we can eat them, our calories, our protein, how to hit all those goals, and we really got to do like no thinking. All right, so step one, very important step. You're going to want to make sure you get measured. You need to know how many calories and how many grams of protein. Those are only two things, by the way, that I actually care about. You want to make sure you know exactly what you need to be hitting. So an easy way to do that is by having what we have here, and that is the InBody machine. The reason a machine like this is so useful is because we're going to get the most important number from there, and that is our basal metabolic rate. That is how many calories our body is burning at rest. The reason that's important is because we can take that number and add on to our activity level throughout the day. So how much you work out, what you do throughout the day as far as moving around. So if you have an active job, your calories would be higher than if you sat at a desk all day. I will say too, for any of my non-PFIT family viewers out there, I'm sure there's like none of you that do not have access to an InBody machine. A good estimation of where you're at is going to be fine. It's just not going to get you the most accurate results, and you might have to do some fine tuning down the line. Just Google it, because Google's going to know more than I will ever. Say how many calories, how many grams of protein should I be eating. There might be like a little website that has a little questionnaire that you can fill out. That'll get you close enough to get some decent numbers out of it. Okay, now that we got all the number stuff out of the way, you know your protein and your calorie number here. We're going to go to our best friend for the rest of our lives, and that is ChatGPT. If you do not know what that is, it is time to get with the times, because this is probably how we're going to figure everything out for the rest of our lives. So we're going to, if you don't know how, I'll show you right now. We're going to open up Google, close out of our old tabs here, and open up ChatGPT by typing in your search bar, ChatGPT, and that is going to take us to our best friend right here. I'm going to try it first, and we're going to ask exactly what we want to know. We want to make a meal plan with our calorie and our protein numbers. So for me, I'm going to use myself as an example based off of what I scanned. It will be 4,000 calories a day and 200 grams of protein. So I'm just going to simply type in, I want a meal plan for 4,000 calories and 200 grams of protein. All right, if you're not a picky eater like I am, this could probably be your last step. It'll give you everything you can eat throughout the day. It'll break it up, usually depending on how many calories and grams of protein you need, 3 to 6-ish meals, and it's gonna do it all on its own. But I'm very picky. I don't like having stuff on my meal plan that I know I'm most likely not gonna eat. So we're gonna take this even a step further here. And I'm gonna go through and look at this meal plan and look at everything that I don't like. Once I find stuff I don't like, I'm gonna copy it, put it into the little search bar, question bar here, and I'm just going to add it to it. Okay, now that I've gone through and combed through all the stuff that I don't like to eat, I'm just going to tell our little AI friend that I don't like to eat those. Now it's going to spit out a whole brand new meal plan of stuff that does not include what I just said I don't like. And I'm just going to comb through this as many times as it takes until I see a meal plan of stuff that I actually like to eat. All right, this is my second time through. Just told all the things on there that I don't like. Going to spit out a brand new one. All right, that's in there. Hopefully fourth time is a charm.
You sure about that?
Wrong.
Okay. If there's things that you like to eat, tell it. It's going to listen to you better than most of your friends will. So I'm going to put in there, I like steak. For me, a 10-ounce sirloin steak for breakfast probably isn't going to happen. Also, 3 meals is probably going to be extremely food dense for 4,000 calories and 200 grams of protein. So I'm just going to tell it 6 meals a day. Not a huge fan of meal 4, so I'm just going to say that. Not a huge fan of chicken thighs, just going to say it again. Okay, I do like the salmon because I am liking the variety. Let me see if I can do a different side though. Perfect. It's even explained why it wants me to use this one instead of the other one. So I'm liking the meal plan, and I'm just going to try and get it all together so it's easy to look at and I have it all together. Alright, let's do one final look at this. This absolutely works for me, and here's a little secret that you can do here. You're like, okay, I've got all this food here. Now I got to go buy it all. How can I do that easy? Well, be prepared to be amazed. Turn this into a shopping list. Now I've got everything in the meal plan. I know I'm going to like the meals. I know that I got a little bit of variety. I've got stuff in there that I do like with the sides that I like. And now I've got this nice little shopping list that I can copy, paste, put in the notes on my phone, and I'm good to go. This took me all of maybe 5-ish minutes, besides when I tried to do it the first time and it crashed out on me. But 5 minutes a week to have a meal plan drawn up with your calories, with your protein, with some variety, with foods you know you're actually going to eat. It doesn't get any easier than that. This is 2025. ChatGPT is going to take over our lives in the world, so we never have to think for ourselves ever again. This is a huge breakthrough in meal planning, hopefully for all of us. And go do the same thing. See how it works for you.